Machines were beeping. A daughter kept saying, "What would Mom want?" And no one could answer. By the time I left, they'd lost an hour, and there was no paperwork to tell us what to do. 5 minutes of planning could have changed the whole night. Here's how to make that 5 minutes count. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Jess, a family nurse practitioner and legal nurse consultant, and this is where healthcare, law, and real life meet. Here's my promise. You'll leave knowing the difference between the main documents and how clinicians actually use them. Want 3 things you can do this week? I'll give them to you. Plain language, no legal drama. So what is advanced care planning? In simple terms, it's thinking ahead about the medical care you would want if you couldn't speak for yourself, and then telling people and putting it in writing. An advance directive is where you write down general wishes and often name someone to decide for you. The Durable Power of Attorney for Healthcare, DPOA, is the legal name for that person. A POLST or MOLST is different. It's a clinician-signed medical order for people with serious illness that emergency teams follow immediately.
A lot of people think, I'm healthy. I don't need this yet.
Others say, my family knows what I want. Both are risky. Memories warp under stress. Planning reduces conflict and helps ensure care matches your values. Listen, clinicians want something they can read and act on. A signed advance directive that names a proxy and a POLST when immediate medical orders are needed are the things that change what happens at the bedside. Think of it like this. The advance directive is a roadmap of your values. The DPOA is the driver. A POLST is a traffic order that emergency staff follow. When should someone get a POLST? Usually when a serious illness means treatment preferences need to be clear and honored right away. Late-stage heart or lung disease, for example. If you're healthy, start with an advance directive and a named proxy. Okay, logistics. Little steps that actually work. First, get your state's advance directive or a trusted health system template and sign it the way your state requires. Then scan it and upload it to your patient portal if you can. Paper copy? Yes. Put one in a labeled folder at home and tuck a copy in your wallet or phone's secure notes for emergencies. Tell 3 people where it is: your proxy, a close friend or family member, and your primary care clinician. Choosing a healthcare proxy matters. Pick someone who knows your values, who can stay calm, and who will follow your instructions, even if it's hard. If you're nervous about asking, try this script. I want to make sure my medical wishes are followed if I can't speak for myself. Would you be willing to be my healthcare proxy? I trust you to follow what I want, even if it's hard. I know, that sounds big. It's not as big as you think. A short conversation and a signature move the needle. Proxies don't invent wishes. Their job is to interpret the patient's values and apply them to whatever clinical decision is in front of the team. Common problem, family disagreement. If a proxy was legally designated and follows the patient's documented wishes, that decision typically stands. If documents are unclear, that's when conflict happens, which is why clarity matters. Update your documents after big life changes. Marriage, divorce, a major illness, or a move across state lines. Ask your clinician, do you accept this form? If not, what should I use? It's a simple question that saves confusion later. Before we wrap, 3 things to finish this week. 1. Write a 1-sentence statement of your wishes. Example, if I cannot recover, I prefer comfort-focused care rather than life-extending interventions. 2. Name and ask a healthcare proxy using the script I shared. 3. Place a signed copy where clinicians can find it. Upload it to your patient portal or give a copy to your primary care clinic. If you're wondering how this looks in practice, emergency teams follow POLST orders right away. They use advance directives and proxy input to understand the patient's broader values. Both pieces matter. One is immediate, the other is contextual. If this felt emotional, that's okay. These conversations are hard. Start small. Ask one person, write one sentence, upload one document. These tiny steps protect you and your family.
Thank you for spending this time with me. If today's episode helped you clarify a medical or legal issue, that's exactly why I do this work. I'm Jess, a family nurse practitioner and legal nurse consultant.
You can learn more or schedule a consultation at akbynursejessicaconsulting.com. If you found this episode valuable, please share it, subscribe, and leave a review so more people can plan ahead with confidence.
Until next time, stay informed, stay compassionate, and always put safety first.